Israeli forces have again opened fire on Palestinians in southern Gaza near one of the food distribution points in Rafah. At least 13 people were killed and more than 70 wounded. The site is one of 4 run by the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, an organisation backed by the US and Israel. Palestinians go there every day in the hopes of collecting food. But Israeli forces have killed at least 118 people near the aid hubs in less than 2 weeks.
They told us there was aid west of Rafah. They posted the news yesterday. We went to the aid point, they let us in, then surrounded us. A tank came, surrounded us and began firing shells at us. The soldiers also shot at us. We couldn't get out.
We were on our way to the aid area to get food for our children and shooting started at us. They put the aid inside at the fence so they could besiege us inside. Then they shot at us. Why would they take us there to the aid, then shoot at us?
Well, for more on this, we're joined by Hind, who's outside Al-Aqsa Hospital in Deir el-Balah in central Gaza. As we mentioned, Hind, at least 13 people killed at that GHF distribution site. Do we even know if it was open when Israeli forces opened fire?
Well, actually, we know it was open because there was a post from the GHF on social media telling Palestinians to approach that distribution point because they're going to be able to deliver food for Palestinians. But what we also need to know is this area is an open area where used to be residential houses that is bulldozed to the ground, and this area has been transferred into a distribution point. Now, what we know is people walk very long distances to reach the distribution point, and then when they go and get to that area, it's a pile of food baskets and food parcels, and there's no process, there's no way the aid is going to be delivered equally. It's a chaos where Palestinians jump over each other because they want to get out anything they could get to feed their families. But what happens when people approach this distribution area is the Israeli forces start opening live ammunition and open fire, killing at least 13 Palestinians today. We're talking about dozens of others that have been injured, and injured in very critical areas, in the upper parts of the body, in the head, in the neck, in the chest. And doctors are saying that it's very, very challenging to save their lives. Now, those Palestinians sometimes wait all day long for 24 hours, waiting a green light or waiting any announcement from the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation that they are open and they would give them food. But what we also need to know is the number of food parcels, of food baskets is very, very limited. We're talking about only 100 of boxes, while the people that approach these distribution points are thousands, actually hundreds of thousands, and that's why it's very chaotic. Also, the Israeli forces today did not only use live ammunition, but they also used tear gas canisters to disperse Palestinians from the distribution point. And it didn't only happen in Rafah, where 13 Palestinians were killed, but it also happened in Netzarim, in the second distribution point in the middle area. The same exact scenario happened, but asking Palestinians, why do you go there, despite the fact that there's live ammunition, tear gas canisters, and they say that this is the only way they could secure their families, and they know that they could be killed or injured after visiting this distribution point.
Hind, as always, thank you so much. Hind Khoudary for us at Al-Aqsa Hospital in Deir el-Balah.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.